Hello StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Scarlett and DeMusliM on Orbital Shipyard. In the top side of the map we have the blue Terran player. It is DeMusliM representing the United Kingdom. And in the bottom side of the map we have the purple Zerg player representing Team Acer and Canada. It is Scarlett. This is from Nation Wars. I'm not sure what round it is exactly, but that's why the countries matter so much here. So it's UK versus Canada. It's America's hat versus America's mom and dad here for you today. And a TVZ between players who are very popular on my channel. A lot of views for my last DeMusliM broadcast as well as Scarlett cast. So some good fans here on both sides here. We'll see if Scarlett can play well, if DeMusliM can play well. Both these players, I would say, are very good pros, but I'm not entirely sure they're really a threat to win DreamHack anytime soon or anything like that. So again, I'm expecting some really amazing stuff here from these guys, but at the same time, we can see maybe a little bit of a lack of concentration here and there, but all the same, I'm very excited to bring you both of these players. So DeMusliM going forward what looks like a very standard Reaper expand on this map, pretty darn good against our Terran opponents. Going hatchery spawning pool into extractor. I think Scarlett has recognized that she really needs slowlings out first before she gets speedlings. She just can't get speedlings out fast enough to deal with this Reaper, so having a bunch of slowlings out ready to go, 4 or 6 as the need may arise. Getting those queens out as well. The faster the spawning pool comes up, the faster the queen is able to pop out from this hatchery, and this one as well. So excellent play there. I think that's something that I might try to copy in my ZVTs, is getting the spawning pool before the extractor. It's nice having speedlings, but when there's a Reaper expand coming out, you want that queen out as fast as you can. You want those slowlings ready to go. And at this point, I think Scarlett's going to be quite ready for it. So we'll see how she handles it. DeMuslim's going to send on out that Reaper. And here he comes with his jetpack, jetting along, singing the song of his people. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure maybe old dude could compose a song that would be worthy of a Reaper. Again, if you haven't heard his song at the end of my Into the Void cast, I'd recommend you check those out. They are over on my Into the Void cast at the end, my little anti-spoiler screen that has a song and stuff. On my Into the Void ones, it's a song made by the old dude, and it's pretty good stuff. So again, check it out. It has been compared to Johnny Cash. So good times indeed. The Reaper does kill a single Zergling. Another Zergling falls, but the Queen gets some more shots off and can chase down the Reaper. No, not quite able to do it. The Reaper a little bit too quick and gets out of there with his skin intact. So it does have 2 kills. I think those are both Lings. Scarlett was forced to change one of the drones into I think it was a Spine Crawler temporarily, but then canceled it once the Reaper was back on out. Going to come back in for round number 2, or possibly just patrol back and forth here to make sure no Lings come out to try to harass on this end of the map. And indeed, it's going to be Hellions coming out. The reactor lands right next to the factory, or rather the factory lands right next to the reactor. Barracks can be used for nothing right now, but there come 2 Hellions on the way. Meanwhile, KD8 charge does get knocked on down there. Reaper, still no kills. Brought the energy down, or the hit points down on those drones pretty darn quickly, but that is about it. Queen saying, I've had enough of your shenanigans. You get out of my house, DeMuslim's Reaper. I'm going to stab you right in the face. And no, the Reaper says, I refuse to die. I will make sure a third base doesn't come down if necessary. But look at this, the Queen used to move the Reaper out of the way so the third base can be taken. That's kind of new too. I kind of like it. So there we go. Queen shoos away the Reaper. Slowlings can't very well do that. The Lings are now Speedlings, and they're going to catch the Reaper. Oh no. Poor thing ends up dead. The Lings saying, all right, Hellions, whatever. We're going to head up to the Terran base and see what we can kill. Classic Lings. They're just puppies, man. They don't really care about anything. They're heading this way and that, and actually deciding to head on home. Kind of running into a wall there. Again, Lings aren't necessarily the most intelligent units in the game, but they do what they're told for the most part, even if that can be a little bit crazy. So third hatch is here. Scarlett is working on a Roach Warren of her own, as well as 2 queens. DeMusliM making tanks and marines, and another command center going for a third here at the 4-minute mark. A little bit aggressive, but I think it's going to work on out. And a drop, DeMusliM. You sly dog. You're making a drop here as well. The aggression is real, man. Feel like maybe the Hellions pressure at the front while the Marines drop at the back. We'll see if Scarlett can handle that. I don't know if that's possible. There are a lot of queens on the field, though. 5 total queens here. Now, Yahoo. Looking good. Medevac dropping here, actually, at the natural. Going to try to kill this Overlord. The Queens try to stab everybody in the face, get some shots off on that Medevac, but cannot quite kill it. The Overlord needs to do a scout in if he hasn't done so already. No, he has not. I mean, he sees there was a barracks here. He's going to see that factory by accident. That's nice. As well as the reactor on that factory. So, hey, That tells him some information. Kind of drop down here, kill another Overlord if possible, but I don't think so. This Overlord does... Oh, no, the Overlord dies. The range on that attack kind of threw me off. I thought maybe shooting up would count as out, but no. That's not how it works. Queen's on the defensive here, man. Queen's everywhere, bouncing back and forth on this creep, using creep spread to get where they need to as fast as possible. And DeMusliM has been able to kill 2 Overlords, but that's it. That's about it. A Liberator comes out here for DeMusliM, going to chase down this Overlord. Single target damage on a Liberator, not that great. 7 damage times 2, range of 5, but what they really shine at is doing splash damage. And so huge flocks of mutas can get taken down pretty easily by flocks of Liberators on the other side. Just a matter of that splash doing what they need to do. Alrighty then, creep spread again looking pretty darn good here for Scarlett. Worker count right now is 55 to 47 in favor of our Canadian Zerg player, and the Hellion and Marine hit squad just kind of hanging out in the middle here next to this cold base that nobody ever takes on this map. Third orbital command is going to land, and Scarlett is indeed going for that Spire, as well as +1 melee and +1 carapace. So this could just be a standard Ling Bling Muta play coming out of our Zerg player today. That's interesting. We don't see it a whole lot, or we haven't for the last couple of months, but you know what? Maybe it's coming back into vogue. Maybe it's something that does work against Terran players. Although, once again, Liberators are a great answer to mutas, depending on how many DeMusliM gets. He's up to 1, and he's not currently making any more. Where is that Liberator, actually? Liberator. I'm going to click on your head. Playing defense. Okay, so defender mode circle thrown down here. The defender mode does do single target damage of 85 damage per hit with a weapon speed of 1.14. There it is. That'll 2-shot roaches. It'll roast up lings, no problem at all. Corrosive Bile trying to catch that guy, but no, it's not fungal in place. Medevacs that are not fungal into place cannot really be Corrosive Bile that easily, but there's really no harm in trying. It doesn't cost you anything to do it. So the boosting on over is the Medevac pilot. She's very interested in doing some more damage here to the Zerg, and there's nothing much here, so it's time to land. Time to land. Medevac. Queen trying to stab away, trying to get rid of that Medevac. She's chasing it down. The Queen might be able to get it here, actually, and yes, the Medevac does fall. The Marines are left with nowhere to go, and that's it. The drop gets cleaned up. A little bit too aggressive, I think, there, as that Marine takes down his first Zergling. Very happy for himself there. Infantry weapons level 1 and melee attacks level 1 just about to finish. And Lings being more aggressive coming on up here. I don't know if that's a great idea. They're going to catch the Hellions, though. Killing one Hellion, then running for their lives there. Widowmines, Marines, Marauders mixed in here. Heading on down is Scarlett. Creep spread looking fantastic, though. Wow. Look at this go. Indeed it is. Creep spread all over the place here. Again, the number of queens is sitting at 6. 6 queens is a lot. I guess there are 4 bases, but still. 2 creep queens is nice. Picking up a tank here, running around, just trying to see what DeMusliM can do. And right now, I think he feels a little bit stuck as the mutas decide to fly around and see what they can see. Always nice to zoom out with mutas. Heading on down. Oh man, they're going to catch that medevac, aren't they? They're going to try to, except the Marines are a little bit too scary. Ling's rolling on in. Widowmine gets a shot off. Overseer comes in, cleaning up the Widowmines, no problem. Overseer's a must-have in ZVT, and Scarlett has a total number of 1. So be careful with that one, Scarlett. You don't want to lose it there. DeMusliM working on more Marines, more Marauders, more and more Liberators, getting double barracks here right at the front door, as well as concussive shells, infantry weapons, level 2, and armor and ship plating, level 1. So making his tanks a little bit more tanky, making his medevacs a little bit more tanky. That's a pretty good upgrade. Surprised I don't see that more often from Terrans. Flying on in with that harassment style are these mutas. Getting rid of a supply depot. Yes, they do pick off the supply depot. Don't lose a single muta in the process. Good control on display there by Scarlett. Running on over again. She's going to try to kill some more workers over here. And Marines ready to respond, though. Trying to pick off medevacs. Trying to get individual Marines to end up falling. Liberators are in production for DeMusliM. I'm not sure if he's going to have them out in time to make this work, but the Overseer is with the army, so Widowmines shouldn't be a big problem for these guys. Orbital Command, very brave Orbital Command here by DeMusliM, heading all the way out. It's so far from this third, and I just don't know if that's going to work. Ling going to scout it out immediately from Scarlett, and oh man, can't even land. Look at the timing on that guy. Nicely done, Zergling. Going to die, but that's about it. No problems. Widowmines burrow the Lings back on out. They don't want to take a huge hit to the face that way. Liberators, oh, Widowmine getting a good shot as well. Liberators chasing the mutas away. A Widowmine here blocking off a potential expansion by Scarlett. And here comes DeMusliM taking down creep tumors, Marines, Marauders, +2, +1 here. The armor upgrade available on Liberators as well. And is Scarlett going for it? Has banelings, has lings, has roaches, has mutas. Mutas are trying to take out the liberators. First of all, a lot of banelings here, though. Wow! Complete massacre. Pretty good splits by DeMusliM. But I think in the end, on this number of lings, this number of mutas might be able to clean this up. These guys do have +1/+1 upgrades. Another baneling hit going to town there. The mutas cleaning up medevacs. They can't do as much healing as they would like to do, forcing to boost and retreat on out of there. Scarlett won that one fairly handily. She lost a lot of stuff, but she was able to push back the Terran army, get rid of this 4th base, and is in complete control of this game right now. It's going to take a lot for DeMusliM to come back here. More and more SCVs are being killed. They're trying to repair stuff. No, they get picked up, but unfortunately it's a flying death trap. Crucible being thrown down as well. And can the command center be killed? The answer is... it's getting repaired. It gets saved. It's not a flying death trap after all. Widowmine's getting cleaned up here. Changeling just kind of hanging out, not fooling much of anybody. I think DeMusliM unloaded those SCVs that were inside the command center to repair them, so nicely done. Nicely done to DeMusliM. But at the same time, Scarlett is able to take her 5th base. Wow, 5th base there. Maybe go for a 6th. Money's looking really good. 174 to 144 total supply. Flying around with random bands of lings and ravagers and mutas. The mutaflock right now is at a total number of 18. And oh, he does. Oh, man. He does lose the command center after all. DeMusliM, after doing all that he could to save it, ends up falling anyway. What a bummer. Stuck on 3 bases. Not good at all. Can DeMusliM come back? The creep spread is actually kind of scary. How much of this map is covered in creep? Scarlett playing well. Huge Widowmine hit, though. Yeah, 12 kills on that Widowmine. Does get cleaned up eventually, but has definitely paid for himself in that way. Widowmines, though, I think are mostly robots. So maybe it's not a he thing. Scarlett is getting an Ultralisk Cavern, +3 melee attack, +3 ground carapace, adrenal glands, flyer carapace, level 1. Mutas flying on in to try and kill stuff, doing an okay job of it. They do get the Widowmine, or they do get the missile turret, and then flying back down again. So Scarlett is at 180 to 180 total supply. Again, keeping DeMusliM on 3 bases has been nice, but it's kind of time to go kill him, I think. Ultralisks are on the way. A lot of money saved up for those Ultras supply, saved up for those Ultras as well. And here they come. Production tab, Ultras. No, huh? Alright, there they are. 2 Ultras on the way, as well as chitinous plating, increasing the armor of those Ultras very, very nicely indeed. Makes Marines pretty much useless against them. Marauders fairly good, but Liberators and Ghosts pretty much what you need to deal with those, and I don't think DeMusliM is getting any Ghosts. So he is just now recognizing how much this creep spread is completely insane. He's trying to kill creep tumors as fast as he can, but man, Scarlett is just... that early Queen production was huge, which is massive. Widowmine shot? No, doesn't happen. Muta control, excellent by Scarlett right now. Here come the Ultras. They are going to pop out here any second now. And indeed, there they go. Ultras popping out with 3 armor, 2 attack. Chitinous plating just about to finish as well. It's not a very long upgrade to wait for whatsoever. But again, DeMusliM is maxed out as well. So bad engagement for Scarlett. Could lose her this battle. However, the Ultras, I think, are enough to make the difference here. Getting the army all together, splitting them up, and gonna go for it. No, backing on out. Scarlett saying, come up this ramp if you want to take me out. But a scan to see exactly what DeMusliM was dealing with. He doesn't see much. A lot of Banelings morphing in, though. Wow, and here it goes. Banelings running on in. Ultras as well. Can't quite see what they're doing, but they're crushing through everybody. I do hear some snipes going on. Are there ghosts here? I don't know, but Banelings crushing into small groups of everything. DeMusliM is defeated. Sure is victorious. DeMusliM has left the game. So that's it for our ZVT today. Was there a Ghost Academy? I thought I heard a snipe, but maybe I just expect to hear snipes when there are Ultras on the field against Terran. And yeah, no Ghosts, and I think that was the problem. So in the end, Scarlett with 159 total supply. DeMusliM lost 120 supply in about 10 seconds. There's so many Banelings, so many Zerglings. The Muta's doing a great job as well. The Ultras soaking up all the damage and refusing to die. Scarlett also had a greater Spire on the way because, hey, why not? And that's it from me today. So well played. Canada gets the win today in Canada versus the United Kingdom. Scarlett goes away victorious. DeMusliM takes the loss, but that's not the last we will see of our British Terran player. So that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thanks for watching, and you take care of yourself.